Okay, friends, we're going to get ready to start the reading of the names. I'm a little dry this morning, so please bear with me as we go through this. I'm going to go ahead and start with the banishings. I'm not going to light candles for the quarters today, but I am going to call the quarters. So you guys can just kind of have a nice view while I take care of that. All right. Ate Malkuth, Vegabula, Vegadula, Leholam, Amen. Yahovah, Adonai, Ehihe, Before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my right hand Michael, my left hand Doriel. For about me flame the pentagrams as I stand in the column of my father's six-rayed star. Ate Malkuth, Vegabula, Vegadula, Leholam, Amen. INRI, Yud Non Resh Yud, Virgo Isis, Mighty Mother, Scorpio Apophis Destroyer, Sol Osiris, slain and risen, Isis Apophis Osiris, Eao, the sign of Osiris slain, the sign of the morning of Isis, the sign of Apophis and Typhon, the sign of Osiris risen, LBX Lux, the light of the cross. Ra Rita. Ra Rita. Ra Rita. Ra Rita. INRI, Yud Non Resh Yud, Virgo Isis, Mighty Mother, Scorpio Apophis Destroyer, Sol Osiris, slain and risen, Isis Apophis Osiris, Eao, the sign of Osiris slain, the sign of the morning of Isis, the sign of Apophis and Typhon, the sign of Osiris risen, LVX Lux, the light of the cross. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, element of air, we invite you to this respectful working today. Please lend your energies and your intent. Hail and welcome. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, element of fire, we invite you to this respectful working and we ask that you lend your energies. Hail and welcome. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, element of water, we invite you to this respectful working. We ask that you lend your energies. Hail and welcome. Guardians of the watchtowers of the north, guardians of ancestors and home, we invite you to this working. We ask that you lend your energies. Hail and welcome. Guardians of that which we call spirit, the center, the axis within the wheel, the blending and the cauldron of all of the elements. We invite you to this respectful working with these ancestors. We ask that you lend your energies and we say hail and welcome. Lord and Lady, guides and teachers, all that is, ancestors, we invite you to this working. We ask that you lend your energies as we pay our respects to the blessed dead and the mighty dead. We ask that you be here with us, that you allow us to tap in while the veil is thin, and we are grateful for your presence. So mote it be. Okay. I'm going to get our friends on the other altar here. Give me 1 second. We'll stretch one more. There we go. All right, friends. We gather here today for the reading of the ancestors of those in spirit. We're going to start with the sheets that we have before us. And then I'm also going to work my way through everyone that's on the altar space. So again, this is something you can totally do on your own at any time. And as we read these off, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the cauldron. It's a little windy this morning, so I may have to burn these a little later, but we are going to get to everybody today. And if there's anybody that I missed on Facebook, just send a little energy and your folks will be definitely within this working. The energy is pretty thick in here this morning, friends. I'm feeling lots of folks near us. All right. Ruth Sampson, Bud Schwartz, Deborah Bourbon, Heru, William Shank, Coco, Cleo, Ariel, Panda Bear, Dawa, Anna Sue Hanley, Darlene Cole, Robert Brust, John Valentine Meck, Melissa Tierney, Rhonda Lawrence, James Risher, Linda Tessero, Dorothy Tessero, Trudy Wolozin, Dexter, Cody Lister, Pat, Willow, Moose, Diana, Great Aunt Patty, Hirschberger, Dale Hirschberger, Lynn, Sky, Max, Dante, Val, Al, Brett, Brent Michael Richards, Bella Donna Richards, Jillian Jade Richards, Axel, Richard Furr, Darla Gardner, Wanda Neff, Ralph, Marjorie, Cindy, Anna Mae Steele, Lauren, Danny Leroy Steele, Alice, Laurie Bergerstoffer Steele, Christopher, Roger Steele, Becky, Leroy Sonny Steele, Juanita, Mike Steele Sr., Ron, William, Jeffrey Callahan, Stephen, Betsy, Gizmo, Ruth, Alfreda Weebles, Michelle Gamache Schwartz, Olga Ballew, Mimi, Haley, Kaz West, Patricia Ross, Richard Hansel, Mary Ross, Hilda Hansel, Ron and Beth, Walter Hansel, Charles Mooneyham, Marion, Ruth, Mindy Lee, Shannon, Nikita Rose, Atlas, Bernie Matson, Jake Lindeman, Don Bradley, Stephen Bradley, Chris Young, Kayan Williams, Ryan Marlar, Craig Seitz, Hopper, Cooper, and Charlie. Roger, Ray Davis, Trent Harris, William Lewis Bryant, Dominica Bassinger, Vera Bassinger, Leo Farinado, Agnes Farinado, Steve Farinado, Gigi, Sandor, Ripple, Missy, Bunny, Rumple, Dick, Jenny Any Dots, Ted, Peggy, Maui, Sue, Pompey, Charlie, Snoopy, Freddie, Honey Bear, Alec, Tabitha, Meg, Bridget, Una, Rags, Buttercup, Sadie, Brandy, Heather, Pippa, Kristen, Mike, Troy, Lauren, McPherson, Shelbyon, Ramona and Les, Jeffrey, Dave, Juanita, Paul, Annie, Shaky, Dennis, Chad, Joseph Holscher, Lulu, Star, Meatball, Sushi Dog Baby, Becky Kester, Judy Kester, Buddy, Ferret Boy, Taffy Kitty, Jerry Brown, Dwayne Brown, Mimi Brown, Marshmallow, Charlotte Chanot, David Sika, Annie Norris, Adrian, Hubert, FK, Diane Akins, Charlie, oh goodness, Terslin, Jason Klosterman, Angie Simonek, Ghost, Pearl Z, Beatrice and Frank Bongmeyer, J.B., Harold, Margaret, Gertrude, Hugh, Kenny, Jerry, Clarence, Priscilla, Shirley, Martha, Charles, George, Mary, Heather, Isabella, Caleb, Cameron, Fritz, Thunder, Miss Molly, Graby, Squeaker, Cutter, Jojo, Isis, Spencer, Tommy, Lily, Dawa, Panda Bear, MC Andrews, Willie L. Andrews, Charles Moore, George Webb, Alame Webb, Winston, Ruby, Brittany Sullivan, Jared Larea, Luna, Shauna, Jingle, Susie, and Tina, Faye Clutcher, Tim Iliff, Cody Hockthurm, Pat Atkinson, Linda Batson, Kevin Kirsten, Cecil Reed, Clifford Reed, Richard Faulkner, Ann Scoville, Jamie Scoville, Holly, Hannah, Buddy, Belle, Rosie O'Grady and Heather, Ruby Brown, Eileen Churchill, Juanita Brown, Mel Wiegert, Hannah Zumsteg, Hattie Bohm, Gail Italiano, Tom Viviano, Lena Sanchez, Glenn Young, Flurry, Lucy Rhiannon Howlett, JT, Bob Rosengrant, Mary, Charlie Emmett Schmidt, Aunt Phyllis, Uncle Neil, Ezra, Tommy Johnson. Represented on our altar, Faith Ann Robinson, Louise Hay, Ellie Bayers, Robert Sikorsky, Mary Shaney, Stephen Dorman, Michael Kuykendall, Edith Smith, Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Daniel Stein, Melvin Wax, Irving Younger, all from 10/27/18. Clemens, also known as C.T. Moore, Paul Swanson, Betty Shehorn, Henry Bauman, Ruth Williams, Christopher, Mae West and Clark Gable, Michael Francis Reich, Loretta Lopino, Brent Michael Richards, Jason Paul Nolan, Lorraine Williams, Dennis Gain, Louise Seibert, I gotta get this one closer to read it, Rowan Ford Tanner, Dora E. Greer, Stuart Farrar, Dorothy St. Clair Gamache, Jim Mathis, Hirsch Hirschberger, all those present on this blessed dead altar, Deborah Bourbon, Haru, Thomas Ashley Ferrand, Robin Thiel, Ambrosia Rode, Nita Turnage, Sally Dodge, Frank Zerzhov, Sita Cheney, Erlene Cheney, and Robert Cheney, Dennis Bussell, and Judy Laws. And for any of those that we may have missed, you are with us in spirit on our altar. We thank you very much for adding your names to the blessed dead. That is what is remembered lives. Remember to speak their names. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, we thank you for attending our rite. Stay if you will, go if you must, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, we thank you for attending our rite. Stay if you will, go if you must, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, we thank you for attending our rite. Stay if you will, go if you must, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the north, home of the ancestors, thank you for attending our rite. Stay if you will, go if you must, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. Guardians of spirit, all that is, thank you for attending our rite. Go if you must, stay if you will, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. Lord and Lady, Goddess and God, all that is, guides and teachers, we thank you so much for attending this rite, for helping us to honor those who have passed from this realm to the next, yet never leave our side. Go if you must, stay if you will, harming none on your way. Hail and farewell. I. Oops, sorry. I was jumping ahead. Ate Malkuth, Vegabiola, Vegadula, Leholam, Amen. Yahovah Adonai Ehiyeh Agla. Before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my right hand Michael, my left hand Doriel. For about me flame the pentagrams as I stand in the column of my father's six-rayed star. Ate Malkuth, Vegabula, Vegadula, Leholam, Amen. I, Yud Non Resh Yud, Virgo Isis, Mighty Mother, Scorpio Apophis Destroyer, Sol Osiris, slain and risen, Isis Apophis Osiris, Eo, the sign of Osiris slain, the sign of the morning of Isis, the sign of Apophis and Typhon, the sign of Osiris risen, LVX Lux, the light of the cross. Ah, Ra, Rita. Ah, Ra, Rita. Ah, Ra, Rita. Ah, Ra, Rita. I, Yud Non Resh Yud, Virgo Isis, Mighty Mother, Scorpio Apophis Destroyer, Sol Osiris, slain and risen, Isis Apophis Osiris, Eo, the sign of Osiris slain, the sign of the morning of Isis, the sign of Apophis and Typhon, the sign of Osiris risen, LVX Lux, the light of the cross. The circle is open but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Thank you so much for attending this calling of the names of the ancestors. Again, that is what remembered lives. Thank you so much for joining us. Blessed be, blessed we.